Door. Hey, from England.
England. What up?
That's a long way from South Carolina, where we are.
It's a long way.
Hello, YouTubes.
We're on YouTube's too.
YouTube's, Instagram.
Although I might turn
Hello.
this way because I bopped it with my head or my butt whenever I've walked by. There we go. Now we're in the center. That'll take a second to catch up. Anyway, chat with us on Instagrams and the YouTubes. I need to turn that volume down. Okay, so if you can't tell from the title of our YouTube stream, those of you that are on Instagram, this was a specific video that we wanted to do. We've gone to Disney a few times lately, and our last trip was in August, like the end of August, and then I did a day trip. If you happen to see anything about that, I don't know how much of that was posted, but I did a day trip where, and this will be a whole video, but I went down, I started at 12 a.m., drove down, took me about, I think, 8 hours to get there, and I played in the park, went to the Character Warehouse, got some food and wine stuff, which I'll go over in a few minutes, and then drove back and got back at 1 in the morning. So
how insane is that?
How insane. OMG. It was crazy. So
hey, Katie.
So we're gonna Teia has her drink. I'm gonna put it over there so I don't kick it. We're going to go kind of in order of all the swag that we got. So the first night we got there, we went to the very first night of the Halloween. Mickey's Not So
Try again.
Say it.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
Totally
Oh, hey, Davey. Oh,
Davey? Really? Hi, Davey.
Katie's probably making him.
She is. And look at YouTube as well. So anyway, we started our night at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and we'll start with the pass holder pin.
There, it's there, and oh, that's so behind. So hopefully that's going to be
there's the pass holder
shot
pin
over there.
And here, get really close so they can see it there.
Oh,
It'll
no,
be in
he
better
chose
focus.
to come on his own. Yo.
So that's the pass holder
pin from Mickey's Not So Scary.
That's fun.
It's kind of, hopefully it showed over there.
Hopefully. We got a lot of stuff to go through over here. Lots of stuff. There's like it's wrapped around us, and I have a list to make sure that we do it in order. So starting with Halloween.
So while we were we knew we wanted to get the pin because we just knew that. But while we were there, I think we talked about this before.
We did. We talked about this in the actual Halloween video.
But we saw this guy first. Well, came apart. Oh, now you don't want to come apart. We saw this guy first.
This is a sipper. I don't know where the straw just pops up like so. There you go. So that's a sipper. No, there's never been any liquid in it.
So
we got that from Pecos Bills.
And then we were on a mission.
Yeah, we saw the sign that said OMG. There's 2 more of the hitchhiking ghosts. Then we went to the popcorn cart that was right outside of Pecos Bills, and we got this little guy, and he actually so they all light up, but he's the only one that sings. And this one, they actually had a little donut. It was like a donut holder or something, and it slides out like that. And they all have, on the backs, they have their little tombstone sayings. I don't know, can you see that?
So that's Ezra, and this is Gus.
So, dearly departed, Ezra Bean, unluckiest hitchhiker we've ever seen.
And this is Professor Phineas Plump. His travel plans have hit a bump.
And that looks like so. Can you see that right there? Hopefully they can see that.
And this is good old Gus hitchhiking because he missed his bus.
Yep, and then each of them. There, and then angle it down a little bit more. Right there. Okay. And then they all connect together. I don't know. I'm sure there's a specific order, but this is basically the order that we're putting them in because it's convenient. So they all go together, and then they all light up. This guy's going to sing again in just a second. Is he on? Oh, whoops. There we go.
You can't really see it.
Can't really see it, but there's a light shining up on their faces. If you want to see what it looks like, go to our YouTube page, and one of the Halloween party nights, there's a thumbnail for one of the videos. I think there was 3 videos, and this is actually the thumbnail. I actually made it so you could see the lights and stuff. So put them right there. Okay, next we got that pin. If you're a Disney Visa card holder, they have pins available every so often. This is the second one of this year. The first one, I can't remember what it is, but, oh, it was the Steamboat Mickey one, the Steamboat Willie, whatever you call it.
Oh, yeah.
This one we just happened to see on, I think, Shop Disney, and when we went, they had it over at the store that was right next to Pecos Bills. I'm sorry, I can't remember its name. So we got that, and I believe it was $12 minus the 20% discount for pass holder stuff. Then next we're going to look at, okay, that's all of the stuff we got at the Halloween party. We didn't really get a whole lot of swag there, but the next thing we went to was Galaxy's Edge pass holder preview that Sunday. So this was Friday, now we're off to Sunday. We got the pass holder pin. And it doesn't, you'll notice it doesn't say pass holder on it anywhere. It's actually etched into the back of the pin instead of saying it on the front. So that's weird. We don't know why it did that.
And we also got a t-shirt.
So this is the pass holder t-shirt, and if you can't tell, it says pass holder on the arm because I guess they didn't want to make anybody feel bad by putting it on the front.
Make anybody feel? How would that make somebody feel bad?
No. That was $35 with the 20% discount that they automatically add in for pass holders. And then we had to get the little thermal detonator Coke. So we got the Coke, which actually has not been drunk yet. You can tell by the color right there. And a Diet Coke, which has. We actually used this to fill up, we just kept filling it up with water while we were there. It was very helpful. So, was that all of our Galaxy's Edge stuff? I think it was. And then we were also at the park another day while we were there. We stayed at the All-Star
Music.
Yeah, All-Star Music.
However, they don't have specific All-Star
like the individual
like specific music, sports, movies.
Yeah, so they just have an All-Star.
So we just had to get the pin that says just All-Stars. We like to get pins and or ornaments for places we stay.
Yeah, and our ornament is actually over there. I think we showed you that on a different one though. So, and then we went to Epcot on the Saturday that we were there in between the two Galaxy's Edge and Halloween Day.
So Illuminations is ending soon.
So they still had this pin available.
And this
is not the pass holder pin.
This is not the pass holder pin.
No,
they were out of the pass holder pin.
They ran out of the pass holder pin within like 2 seconds of selling them. So
yeah, I do have a pass holder shirt.
Yes, I think they still have the pass holder shirts.
Yeah, this one's so cute though because Mickey's blowing out the torch. So yeah.
Okay, excuse me. Sorry guys, I'm getting in front of the camera.
Whoop, he left me.
I did for just a second.
Hello, Mad Tea Block Party. What you doing?
I'm turning off all the stuff. It's messing up our stream.
Oh, sorry.
We've got like 50
Got
videos
some
going.
NASCAR going on TV over there.
And the computer, phones. I'm back! Okay, hopefully that'll clear up for us. Okay, so that was that trip. Now, at the end of that trip, there is a video that we did on YouTube where we did a character warehouse. It's the character warehouse. What's at the character warehouse type of thing? That we'll show you next. Let's start with the gigantic stuffed animal.
I had been eyeing this guy.
For a
He's
couple
so
of times.
cute. So cute. But I couldn't bring myself to pay $30 for him in the park. But they had him in the character warehouse for $5.
$5.
$5.
$5.
$5 I can do.
Instead of
Oh,
30.
he's so cute.
So we got our Mickey, which will go right here.
And Brandon
I had to
get these creepers.
They're not. I did get the $10 instead of $90. I mean, come on. I got them just because they were only $10. They're so cool.
Cool, but a little creepy.
They're not creepy. Mine anyway. You didn't like them.
Whatever.
All right, now we got some shirts.
Why do we have 2 of these?
We don't have 2 of those.
Oh, you took it off.
I took it off.
We got Minnie Mouse from the 2019 Flower and Garden Festival.
We did attend this, so we don't feel bad about getting this just because we got it.
Yeah.
And it was originally $17 and is now $4. So much. I remember seeing it in the park. I just was not paying that much for a little coffee mug.
I think all of these are mine.
Yeah, they probably are.
Originally $25, on sale for $8.
My other ride is a monorail.
Because who doesn't love the monorail?
Did you already say the price?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And my favorite color is purple. Let's see, this was originally $35, on sale for $13.
That's crazy. So it's a little sparkly
And
thing
you
to
can
say,
see
Mickey.
he's kind of sparkly. Yeah. I think that might actually be a men's shirt, but it's alright. And this one, originally $35, on sale for $13. Dumbbells.
Nuts about
That's
you.
about you. And he's glittery too. I don't know if you can actually see it.
Oh, like up here. Yeah.
Yeah. Thought it was super cute. Oh, and it has a little feather at the bottom. So cute.
Okay, what else we got in there? Nothing?
Nothing.
All
Same
right.
thing.
So I talked about going down, doing my day trip, right? So I stopped at the character warehouse first thing. This is the character warehouse from the one at the top of iDrive. I'm not sure if it's got a name. The one at the other side is Vineland. Everybody knows the Vineland one. This is the one at the top of iDrive, whatever the name of that one is. So I picked up all this stuff. This was originally $25 and I got it for $10. This is, what does it say? Ghosts will follow you home, or a ghost will follow you home. And it does glow in the dark. And then these little guys are on the booty. Right here, the hitchhiking ghosts, which look just like the ones that are over here. There you go. And then, we're going to do that last. I got my ball cap, because this was, I can't tell you how much it was exactly, but I think it was $7. Originally like 27 or something like that. It was either 5 or 7. And it says Disney Fast Pass Plus to Friday, please. So I got my hat. Hold on to that, but don't show it yet.
Oh, I can't show it.
And I got this little koozie. I got it because it was Mickey, and it was $1. It was $1 instead of $8. This was originally $8. It was $1.
Impulse buys.
It was an impulse buy, but it was only $1, so whatever. And then, honestly, I think these are in the wrong bag, but magnets, I may have gotten more. I don't remember. Maybe these are from our, this might have actually been from that trip over there. So the other Character Warehouse trip, but these magnets right here, these little car mags, I really like these. These are $2 and they were originally 10. So we got one for me, one for Teia, and one for her mom. So we'll put that in the other, that goes in the other pile. But, and then there were a couple other magnets. I don't know how much these were originally, but I'm going to say about $10. And these were $2. These were $2. Can you actually see those? And then these ones right here with the actual shapes of their hands. Right here, shapes of the hands and the feet and the bows and stuff like that. So these are just refrigerator magnets. Oops, sorry. And then this one, I love this one. It glows in the dark too. The little eyes glow in the dark. It's the Haunted Mansion. They had all those things for the 50th anniversary. This was originally $17 and I got it for $6. So it's got all the stuff around it. That's fun. Okay, so there's the mug. Is there anything else in this bag that I'm missing? Raise your hand. Put it in the comments if you like to save the bags. I got a collection of them. Okay, what's next on my list?
What about this?
Oh, sorry. This was the find of the day at the Disney Character Warehouse.
Ka-chow!
This was originally, as you know, how much these are, $65, and I got it for a 10. $10. And at the one at the top of iDrive, they have all their this kind of stuff behind the counter, so you don't even get to look at it till you get to the counter and say, do you have a medium? As opposed to just everybody going for a free fall on the shelves. And I think there was a limit of 2. So that's my find.
So for those of you who understand the love of Spirit jerseys, Brandon does not.
I don't.
He collects bags. So
Y'all gotta have something.
Score $10.
Okay, that's all of that. Now, I went to the... No, we're going to do this first. Show your Dumbos off. This is kind of our intermediate here. I've kind of gotten into the Disney Funko Pops, but there's specific ones, not just all Disney. Specific ones. She loves Dumbo.
Who doesn't?
So I found these at Barnes & Noble, and I think they were like $10 a pop. No pun intended. $10 a pop. Get it? Funko Pops. And there's actually a Walmart exclusive version of this one, but I haven't been able to find it yet. So if I find it, great. There's this little set of 3. And I say that I don't collect like all of the Disneys, but I saw this one, and I've only seen one of these. I've gone back multiple times. I finally had to just get this one. This is Buzz Lightyear as Mrs. Nesbit. The arm's even broken off over here. So I got this one too because I had to. It was unique. I had to get it. I didn't get the other Buzz Lightyear. I got this one because it's unique. So I got Mrs. Nesbit. All right. I also have a fun little Goodwill find. Actually, it was the Miracle Hill down the street from us. Look at this. It's a Donald mug. There's apparently actually a set of these things, and I just happened to find this one. Somebody brought it to the store. I think I got it for like 95 cents or something. So I was like,
good.
Getting that. Never know what you're going to find. Then they were running a sale on, it was like free shipping, and then they like dropped all the price of these pins on Shop Disney. So We haven't even taken them out of the plastic yet.
We've been waiting to do this before we unpacked everything.
Yeah, and like hung everything up. So we got this one and this one for the birthday, Mickey's little birthday party. So there's those. And then they were also doing some Halloween stuff on sale and free shipping. So this is a limited edition. It all glows in the dark. The little moon glows on this one. Put it down. Boop. There you go.
These seem to be the same level.
The moon glows, and then on this one, I believe the pyramids glow. It's either the pyramids or he glows. I can't remember which one glows. So I got these. And I don't remember how much they were, but they were discounted.
Sorry. Anyway.
Okay, so that's all those pins. I think that's all the intermediate swag. Do I see anything else over here?
But we have a question.
Uh-oh, what's the question?
Do you have Disney World tips? Because my family is planning to go to Disney World in 2 years.
What kind of tips are you looking for? Are you looking for resort tips? Are you looking for app tips, general information tips?
That is a very wide open question.
It is very wide open. I just need to know a place to start.
However, I would say make a plan.
Oh,
about what you want to cover, how long you're going to stay. Do you want to visit all 4 parks? Are you staying on property?
Are you doing
what are
a
your
festival?
must-do rides? Do you want to do dining reservations?
Well, it's kind of like when we went to the Not So Scary Halloween party. There's a lot of stuff to do, but we were only going for one night. So we had to figure out what exactly do we want to do. We decided that we wanted to try as many treats as we could, and we wanted to go do all the trick-or-treating, because the last time we did it, we did neither of those things. So this time, that was our main focus. So that was at the top of our list, and pretty much everything else that was there, we kind of put next down on the list, and if we came across it, then we did it. But we also had the list in our head. If you've watched that video that we had on YouTube, you can see us at the beginning actually kind of planning everything out. What did she say? Is that the same person?
I was trying to watch y'all. Oh, this life for me. Hey!
But I don't think it was working for me. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I see it on mine,
Hopefully
so
it's working.
I see it on mine. I'm actually watching it on mine right now, so
maybe you just have
hopefully,
a wonky
yeah.
connection.
Oh, I see. I actually see where you said, "Hey, y'all."
We've been planning, and I just want to help family.
Hello. There. I mean, hello. Sorry, my computer's over here.
That's what happens when you got 2 things going on at the same time.
Because different people watch different things. We want to accommodate. So, what to say? We have been planning, and I just want to help family. Yeah, trust me, we're the same way. Where we are kind of the travel agents for my family, and some of our friends actually. So I understand how that is. Usually my mom just gives me her account number, and I just do everything for her. Hey, get a reservation for Chef Mickey, because she can't do it because she doesn't know how to. So I do it. And she's like, how'd you do that?
My Disney experience. Use it.
Yeah.
Get to know it. It is your friend.
You've got 2 years before you go. Learn how to use My Disney Experience. Start with the online version. Make sure you're familiar with what that is, what's on there, because it transfers over to the app. And everything's just smaller and in different menus. So you just got to figure it out how to do the stuff.
However, in 2 years, it's probably going to be changed completely. So, because they're coming out with, what's the My Genie thing?
Oh yeah, that.
So that's may or may not change.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be a separate app from what I understand, but it might not be.
Who knows?
But yeah, that's the number one thing. Learn how to use the My Disney app, experience, and the website, because it's all kind of the same. So.
And make a plan, but keep in mind that you might just kind of have to go with the flow on some things.
Oh yeah, and Diz Life for me says, know the dates you can sign up for dining, fast passes, etc.
Yes.
Fast passes, if you're staying at the resort, is 60 days
prior
from your check-in date.
Mm-hmm.
With dining, Diz Life for me, please correct us if we're wrong.
I think it's 180 days, no matter what.
If that's wrong,
that
please
right?
somebody say and we'll correct it real quick. But understand your dates. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Know what your dates are.
And also check your dates to see if there's festivals and cheerleading competitions and other stuff like that might be going on. So, yeah.
Okay, hopefully that was helpful. Have a good night. We're not leaving. She was leaving. She, right? Yeah. She was leaving. I think that is correct. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Cool. Okay, well, unless we have any more questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to go over some of the other stuff I got. Now, I took my day trip, and actually, I forgot, Nina got this for
This
you for
was
your
a birthday present from a friend.
It's a cupcake magnet, Mickey cupcake magnet. And that's the last of our intermediate
Obviously,
swag.
I love Disney. I also really like cupcakes. Oh, there it is. Thanks. So this is from my friend Nina for my birthday.
Now, when we first got to be annual pass holders,
She also got us Pez dispensers too for my birthday.
She did, and I
where
will
they
run.
are.
They're sitting on the thing right there. I just didn't think about it, but we'll show you them in a minute. My initial reason for running down for the day trip that I did was because of this. I said, I'm going to get it. If we aren't planning a day to go down there to get it, I'm literally going to drive down and make sure I get this. I need my swag, cuz. So this is the little magnet, and while I was down there, I literally went to all 4 parks while I was down there, and
You went to Hollywood Studios?
I'm sorry, I did not go to. I went to the 3 parks. Lies. I did not go to Hollywood Studios because that was the opening weekend of Galaxy's Edge, and I didn't want to try it. And there wasn't time. But while I was at Epcot Center, I walked in. FYI, tip to the people that are watching, there are 2 lines for this. Number 1 line...
You're spilling the beans.
I am spilling the beans. There was a line in between the electric umbrella and the mouse gears, is that what it's called? The line was about a mile long. And despite what the people were telling you, it was not going fast. Because I went into the store, came out of the store, the people were standing in the same spot. However, I was also looking for a pin, which I'll show you later. But when I went up to the, what are those 2 stores called? Right at the gateway of where the World Showcase is. There's the one on the left and the one on the right, but it's the same.
Port of entry and... Yeah,
and then the other one. Anyway, I walked into whichever store was on the left when you're looking at the lagoon, and...
Could have gotten one for my wife.
What? Okay. Really?
Wait, you can?
I didn't know that.
Because he didn't get mine. That's just his. And you do need to go to the warehouse.
So I went to that store, walked in the door, and was asking them about a pin. And they were like, why are you here? Do you want to get your magnet? And I was like, do you have them? I had a whole table set up. No one was there except me. And she was like, you got your ID? And I was like, yup. And she goes, here you go. Handed it over. I waited all of 5 seconds. So mile long, no long. I got both of these magnets on that day. However, we are going back down in October, and then she'll be able to get hers.
We have specifically planned our October trip around the pass holder food and wine magnet/coaster set.
Yes. So we'll be getting there, and we'll be leaving, and we'll have reached our 4 days that we had to visit to get our coasters.
And we'll be able to get my Chef Mini on the first part.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And then we can both get the second Chef Remy magnet before we leave.
So we'll be able to get all 2 of the magnets. We'll get 4 of them, though. Let's see. Well, that is what the cast member at the... I can't even tell you.
Actually, I bet it does depend on the cast member because...
It usually does.
Like, even if you're just checking out at a store, sometimes they'll ask for your actual ID. Sometimes they'll just say, hey, are you an annual pass holder? And if you have your slider on your magic band, then they'll kind of just go with that. And sometimes they actually want to see everything. So,
Diz Life for me, I think I figured out why you couldn't see the chat on the on the YouTubes over here, because there was a thing where I had to click, it was like save all of the derogatory comments, if there are any, for review, and it didn't start the chat until I actually hit yes on that. And then all of a sudden, hopefully you can see where I said hello on YouTube. Technology, yeah. I didn't realize that was over there. So sorry about that, but it was working. Oh, you got the Pez.
Yeah.
This is the Pez that she also got for her birthday,
a birthday
from
present from my friend Nina.
So still part of the 90th anniversary, which I'm gonna call it.
Over there. Oh, there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, thought you didn't like me, huh?
Whatever.
We like you. You always show up for all of our stuff. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you. That was the stuff I got from.
Wait for it. The precious.
The precious. Now, here, lean that way just a little bit. You see back here, I've got my Figment guys. Figment is my favorite. If you haven't watched us enough, you should know that Figment is my favorite character. I got the pass holder plate and the pass holder mug with Figment. I got the matching set. This was 15 minus the 20%, and this was 20 minus the 20%. So whatever that math comes out to be. So I got that. I guess we could put that right there. And it's like so. Now, the Holy Grail, pardon the sacrilegious comment there, but the Holy Grail of my trip, aside from the magnet that I initially went down for, was, let me tell you the story. I wanted to get the, what?
He just got the Figment Magic bands for their AP bands. Oh, did you just renew your AP?
Oh.
Oh.
Like the Figment band that was on...
Like the I Am Figment one? With this...
The one that was just available on the...
I don't know where it is.
It's upstairs. The one that was available for purchase if you happen to click on it at the right time on the website. That one. I got that one too. You could see that from our other video that we did. Okay, but I went down there. I went into Mouse Gears and I said, I know what your answer is going to be because I've already been to all the other pin stores in Epcot. Did you happen to have any more of the Figment annual pass holder pins? And of course they said no. They called over to all the other stores and blah, 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 blah. I went over to the same place that I got the magnet from, the Food and Wine magnet, and I asked the girl at the counter. I was just like, I know what your answer is going to be. I'm just going to ask to make sure. Do you have any of the Figment pins? And the girl looks at me and she goes, yeah. I was like, wait, huh? This one? And I pulled it up on my phone and I was like, this one? She goes, yeah, I'm right here. Pulls the drawer open and I hear her doing this. And she pulls it out. A whole drawer full of these things. Everyone else said they're out. They sold out like the first day. And this is like, I think the third day into the festival or second day. I don't remember what it was. So I got my Figment annual pass holder Food and Wine Festival pin. This, I was so excited about. I found it and I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So my life is complete. I have my Figment pin because I always miss the pins. Like the good ones. These are the ones that sell out fast. They had all the other pass holder pins. They had this one, and they had all the other ones. This is the one I wanted. Epcot needs to understand that they do not need to phase Figment out because he is still everyone's favorite. This is the one that sells out before any of the other ones. So I got that pin, and it was $18. $18 minus 20% for the discount. And then this one was $16 minus 20% for the discount. This is the annual pass holder Food and Wine pin that's not the Figment pin. So you can hold that. And you can hold that. And the Figment one folds. It's 3 sections. And then this is just the Food and Wine Festival limited release pin. This was also $16 minus the 20% for annual pass holders. And I also got this one, which has 4 pins on it. And this was $30 minus the 20% annual pass discount, whatever. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
This is what happens when Brandon goes by himself.
But I never buy anything for myself. I want her to get what she wants, and then I'm just like, meh. But she always gets the shirts. I like other stuff. I don't really like some of those shirts.
Oh, speaking of shirts, you did get me the Food and Wine pass holder, the gray one.
Oh yeah, where's that at?
In the laundry.
Oh, the one with the Mickey on the pocket.
He's
Right.
Chef Mickey in the pocket, and there's like writing all over it.
Yeah, but that you said that's in the laundry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we're not showing you that pin or that shirt then. So that's all of the stuff I got from the Food and Wine Festival. Is that right?
Oh, you missed the Figment one.
What?
He missed the Dislike for me said he missed the Figment one.
May, you don't understand how hard it was for me to find this. I was there for a couple of hours, and I went to every store, and it was the last. It's always the last one, of course. It's not going to be the first one.
Yeah, you went on September 1st.
It was that Sunday, right?
Was September 1st?
I don't know.
No. 30th. Yeah, because my birthday was the 30th.
Oh, that's right.
Which was Friday, so the 31st was Saturday. Yeah, September. He was there on September 1st for a matter of hours.
Yeah. So it was right after. We're talking a couple of days after the Food and Wine Festival started.
On August.
The girl had
29th.
a drawer full of these, but when I say a drawer full, there were probably maybe 10 in there. But everyone else was completely sold out. Everyone that sold the pass holder stuff sold out. So, unfortunately, these pass holder things with Figment on them are always so hard to find. But I found it. I was so excited. So, is there anything I'm missing? Did we get everything?
I think so.
I think that's everything. Is that everything on my list? Let's see. Other random stuff. Food and wine. Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, we didn't get to show you the other pass holder shirt because I didn't think about it. And it's upstairs in the laundry. But
would you call that commitment or a slight bit of insanity?
whatever. If there's anything else that pops up, I told her I will be gone for a day and I will be back that night, which is what I did this time. I was gone for a day and I got back. She would have come with me, but she was at a NASCAR race in Darlington all day long.
But that
I still got back before her.
But that would, well, that's because there was a rain delay and it started 4 hours late.
He said I would do it. Yeah, but where do you live?
So, yeah, where do
we
you
live
again?
in the upstate of South Carolina. Granted, I started from the coast of South Carolina, but...
But I would feel a little bit better if I went, because then he wouldn't have had to drive the whole way by himself and stop and sleep in random rest areas or wherever.
Somebody on YouTube said, are you Toys R Us and do you do the do? I am Auburn girl. That is Katie, obviously. I'm thankful for his insanity. I got another mug and a donut. Yeah, I actually brought back. It didn't rain at all during Hurricane Day, right? Didn't rain at all until I was leaving the Magic Kingdom at like 5. I don't remember what time I left, but it was like 5 in the afternoon. It rained for as long as it took me to go to the Cheshire Cafe to get the pink donut. It rained from there to Starbucks on Main Street, and by the time I got everything packed up in Ziploc bags, it had stopped. And then the sun came back out. That was it. That was all the rain I saw. Pouring down rain. The water was this deep on Main Street, but that was it. So.
He's only 6 hours away. No juice at the Florida. Did you stop at the Florida rest stop?
No.
Did you chance it?
No, I didn't even try. I mean, I was on a time crunch. But they wouldn't have had it because I got to the Florida rest area at like 4:30 or 5 in the morning.
Oh.
Because I left at 12. I got there about 5 o'clock in the morning-ish. It might have been a little bit earlier than that. But they wouldn't have had it anyway. But last time we went, they said they weren't doing it anymore. They said the budget had been cut for the orange juice. So I wasn't even going to do it. I might do it at some point, but...
we might stop again when we go in October.
Just to see. I mean, it can't hurt. But, I mean, we got to stop there and use the bathroom anyway. But we usually stopped there to get the orange juice and then to use the bathroom and go. But now it's just kind of a pit stop. We'll see. So, but Katie said no OJ for you. Let's see, and still no Jesus. Can you believe? No, I can't believe it. It's dumb, stupid. OJ is free, so there's no more free OJ for everyone.
Nope. No OJ, no grapefruit juice.
No nothing.
Not at a Florida Welcome Center.
Not any of them. Because there's like, what, a few across the border?
Mm-hmm.
There aren't any. Hello, Disney, me too, hugs and kisses. I assume that's what X and O's mean, right? I'm old.
Guess.
So
that was our hauls for the past
from August to now.
Couple of trips.
Some of it, most of it was from the park and the Character Warehouse. Some of it was not. But we're going to be going back in October.
Yeah.
I don't remember the dates.
Sure, we'll go like 11 through 16.
Something like that. So it's like a Friday to Wednesday or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going again in November.
Uh-huh.
Are we going in November for the Christmas party?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Why are you?
We should probably buy those tickets.
Oh, I thought we did that.
No.
I will vote for a different governor next time, just because he cut out your OJ. I know,
Thank
right?
you.
Right?
Gotta have the OJ.
I'll vote for a different governor too whenever we move to Florida. Just because of the OJ.
When what? When's our next trip? If that's the question.
Or when are we moving to Florida?
When we retire. That's the plan right now.
No. Hopefully it'll be before that. What?
To
That's
all
the cool
of our
thing to do
friends
now.
Watching this, we're not moving anytime soon.
No, we're not moving anytime soon. We just bought a house like 3 years ago. We're still trying to fix this thing up.
Oh, when in November? The 16th. The weekend of the 16th, because we want to go to the Christmas party on the 17th. So it's going to be a really, really short trip.
I bet you do, Katie. Is that during Thanksgiving? No, we are not going during Thanksgiving. What did you just say? Sorry, I wasn't even listening to you. I was reading Katie's things.
Story of my life.
No, he doesn't. I do. That's why we have all of this.
On that. Oh, you're going on the 8th. Dadgum. Go back on the 17th.
Maybe
they'll do a season pass for the Christmas party too, and you can go twice, since you live in Florida.
What do you mean a season? Oh, like the pass? Wait, what do you mean a season pass thing?
For the Christmas party, like they did for Mickey's Not So Scary. You could buy the.
Oh, that's right. Where you can go multiple times. I forgot about. Okay, yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? Okay, so yeah, we're not going. Katie said, is that during Thanksgiving? No, it is not during Thanksgiving. What date did you say?
The 17th.
The 17th. Okay. And then
that's
she said
like a couple of weekends before Thanksgiving.
I think there's other people going.
I just lost my train of thought.
I did too. This is what happens when you get old. I bet they do, but sadly I can't go often enough. I know, right?
Obviously, neither can we.
I had to take day trip. I got there at 11 and I left at 5. Yeah. Okay, well.
All right.
I think that's everything. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've actually never been to Mickey's very, very, very merry Christmas party before, so that'll be a first for us.
Yeah. I mean, we've been during Christmas, but back when we went during Christmas, this wasn't a thing. We went during 2004. We went in 2004 from the week of Christmas Day to New Year's Day. Do not recommend
So busy.
ever doing that again.
So busy.
One day I will post a video of that. One solid head. The only way to get through it was walking sideways like this the whole way through, and back then I was skinnier, so it was easier. But yeah, walking sideways through the crowd because it was so busy. I mean, if you didn't get there before 9 o'clock, the parks were closed for capacity every day. Capacity. At least Magic Kingdom was. So.
Oh, your first one too. I'm excited because I love Christmas and I love Disney. So, I mean, just smush them all together, and how can you go wrong?
And if we get there early enough, maybe there'll be pass holder pins and everything. I mean, I figure they only put a few out each night, and when they sell out, they sell out. Because, I mean, if it's the first set of people that go, that's not fair to the pass holders out there that try to get the pins and stuff.
I don't know. Did you mean to not send that? Or did you send it?
I don't know.
Mm.
Probably didn't send it. Here, I'll send it real quick. I'll send it real quick. Boop. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
So now there's a smiley face on YouTube in the text in the conversation. Yeah, whenever we went down in 2004 with my family, it was really pretty. There were no parties or anything. That was way before parties. But it was really pretty. That was the first time I'd ever seen it decorated for Christmas since I went down with my family in like 1980. So, yeah, like the early 80s. I mean, I'm 40 something right now. So that was early 80s when I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade. So.
Was I born yet?
Yeah, you were born, I think. I say early 80s. I'm not sure when in the early 80s. You were born in the 80s, so.
In the 80s?
In the 80s. Okay, well, we're just rambling now,
Yeah.
so we're going to go ahead and call it a night so we can go make our pizza that's waiting for us on the counter. And so I guess with that said, remember, no capes.
Bye!
And